What's going on, guys? Car review guys here. My name is AJ and we are back again with the 2025 Blazer EV RS. If you watched the full review, you'll probably notice we've been trimmed up a little bit. We was getting a little shaggy, but nonetheless, not the full review. That is linked down below. This is going to be 5 things to love, 5 things to improve every vehicle, every press car, every week. So, over 21,000 subscribers, thank each and every one of you. So we're going to go ahead and roll the cinematic, which is usually 60 seconds or less. And then we're gonna jump right on into 5 things to love, 5 things to improve. Let's roll. Before we jump into this list, just want to say, finally got the car back. It's been in the shop if you are new to my channel. And then we have a 15 1LE that's 3,000 miles. That is definitely my stressor. I don't want anything to happen to that car. And then we've got the Z28 up there. So as you guys can see, I do like my Chevys, but I also like toys and Chevrolet. If you're watching this and you want to hook me up with an E-Ray to try out, let me know, because I kind of have the NSX and you never know, you might persuade me. C8's an amazing car. I helped launch it on the GM team if you guys are unaware, but nonetheless, it just being rear wheel drive only, just didn't love it for me personally. Like the tech and everything about that car is amazing. Just didn't like that it was rear wheel drive, and the E-Ray fixes that, which is why I had an NSX. Then I went to the C8 and now we're back with an NSX. So I'll definitely try out an E-Ray if you would like. So nonetheless, let's jump into this list, starting with number 1 on the things to improve. That would be on the interior. As you can see, it is red. You can also get, I believe it's just a plain black all the way across, but I wish there was just 1 or 2 more options. I know it's an RS, however, with this being the EV, the RS also means all of the stuff and the things being the top trim level. So I just wish there was a couple more options for everyone out there. Personally, I love the red, but I would definitely take a gray or something like that, maybe a little lighter colored, but that would be a nice number 1. Number 2 on the list, it does have heated seats, as you can see there. However, there's no option for cooled seats in the rear. It does have them in the front, but that would definitely be a nice option just because, again, yes, there's not too many vehicles in the segment that have it. So that would be one thing that would be just an edge competitor, like to put it over the top of everyone else out there, which I think this vehicle is already doing in many aspects. But again, this is just to make it better. It's a really good vehicle, so I had to find things to kind of nitpick. That was one of them. That would definitely be a nice little option. Number 3 on the list would be a true lane centering without going all the way to Super Cruise. Yes, you can get Super Cruise. That is an option. So definitely you can get it out there to where it's hands-free, but this just being the active lane assist, it's just not quite the same as lane centering, but I don't necessarily, everyone needs the true Super Cruise. So I think it'd be a nice in-between kind of to have on something like this. And even if it was optional to where it was much cheaper than the Super Cruise, but that way you still have it. So like if you're getting a drink of water, it stays dead center of the lane and stuff like that just temporarily, definitely would be nice. Number 4 on the list would be the wireless phone charger. I wish it was just a little bit bigger. If we come in here, I do have the Ultra. You can kind of see with a case, it does sort of fit, but you literally, and it's a thin case, as you can see, I have to literally jam it in there and push it in there, and it is just so snug. I feel like honestly, it's not, see, I have to like pull it out. So that would definitely be a nice touch. I mean, literally just a smidge bigger would be really nice. Number 5 on the list would be to have an optional extended battery. Obviously, you guys know Tesla, obviously kind of really leading as far as like EVs go. Don't get me wrong, and don't get me started on their attention to detail and their quality, not great. Nonetheless, they do have an option for extended battery for the same model. So you could get the same thing, but just longer range. That would definitely be a nice option on this for many of you. Everyone has different driving needs. So just thinking of everyone out there, and I think that would be a good thing. Moving on to the 5 things to love. Number 1 on the list is the exterior design. Number 1, it looks, honestly to me, like a normal Blazer for the most part. Few, things here and there, switches it up. But overall, it is a really, really nice looking design. From the front, the side, the rear, all of it, I think it definitely looks good. Number 2 on the list is keyless entry on all 4 doors. Not too many, well, I don't want to say not too many. There are many vehicles that don't have that, and it is super nice whenever you have it. Once you own a vehicle that has it, you won't want to go back. But if you've never had it, you go, well, that's kind of stupid. Who needs it on all 4 doors? Nonetheless, trust me, it's definitely a nice feature. Number 3 on the list is all of the tech and features. As already kind of mentioned, this does have heated seats, cooled seats in the front. This does have the optional heads-up display up there. Heated in the rear, wireless phone charger. You guys kind of get the idea. Digital rear view mirror. A lot of things we can keep going on and on and on. Definitely some nice features in this vehicle. Number 4 on the list is the fact that, in my mind, looking at competitors, EV, right? I mean, EVs are naturally going to be, at least for the foreseeable future, more expensive than combustion motors. Like, that's just how it's going to be. Maybe one day it won't be that way. For now, it will be. So if you're comparing it to other EVs and you are comparing it with all of the features that this has, it really is affordable. Most vehicles that have all of the features this have, honestly, are probably closer to like the $75,000 mark. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck with this EV if that's what you were looking for. Number 5 on the list, and this probably won't be too surprising with all of the other cars behind me, the fact that this is coming with, or will come with, an option of an SS trim level. And the 0 to 60, GM has released, it's supposed to be like 3.2 or 3.4, somewhere in the region. I mean, by any standard, like, that's quick, that's moving. I mean, even the NSX does 0 to 60 in 2.9. So you're talking an SUV. Yes, I know it's full EV versus combustion, hybrid, blah, blah, blah. You guys get the idea. That's definitely moving. That is really good. And you can have a family just out for a stroll and you are just flying. Like, you literally have the option for that. So definitely a nice model and option that's going to be coming. So that way you do have some variety as to what your needs may require. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I've certainly enjoyed my week with the Blazer EV RS. Next video, I don't remember what vehicle I'm getting next, to be 100% honest with you, but new vehicle next week. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.